Ananda here, peaceful living for chaotic times. The best part I love about these videos is I never know what I'm going to say before I begin. I just hit record. So here we go. Today, we again are going back to the breath. Every time you take a breath, a conscious breath, you're extending your life. Conscious breath is the breath of life through the nose. I like to do 3 just to drop in, get centered, and let's begin. Do you know that, with all due respect, I love the purity of the true teachings of Jesus the Christ, Yeshua ben Joseph. I try to live my life to the very best that I can and follow the true teachings of Jesus the Christ, Yeshua ben Joseph. I am not interested in religious dogma, which is too many thou shalts and thou shalts, right? I believe in my heart and soul that Yeshua's name gave us a clue for good living. And the clue he gives is in his name. Yes, Yeshua. Yeshua. Yes, Shua, Yeshua. Being a yes to life opens up doors. Being a yes to life allows us to not be afraid of the unknown. Being a yes to life is being a yes to God, right? God granted us dominion over the land, the air, and the water. And so God granted us this great amount of trust. It seems to me like it'd be a good idea to trust God, right? That involves being a yes. When we're confronted with adverse circumstances, when we're confronted with challenges. I mean, this is part of the reason we're here on planet Earth, is to experience life, the highs, the lows, and everywhere in between. Okay? So as we're experiencing life, we're being a yes to life. And as we're a yes to life, life is a yes to us. Now, when we close the door to opportunities or to challenges or that which we judge to be horrible and awful, it's a guaranteed repeat performance because not exactly, but in the emotional aspect, exactly, because it will resemble the same thing. So whatever we don't allow, if we're a no to it, it will reseed back into the soul only for us to create the scenario again in order for us to get the wisdom of our creation. Now, in this YouTube channel, I share tools that work for me. Okay? So if you choose to use them, you're responsible for your choices, okay? Not me. I'm just offering some tools that have worked for me in my life, right? I am not up for this whole dogma thing. So I feel like I escaped dogma, religious dogma. And so I'm not interested in giving that to anyone. I think as many people as there are on the planet is as many religions as there should be. Because your relationship with Creator is between you and Creator, the one and only, the Most High God, the All Being, right? The reality of God is we are one. There's no separation. There is only God. There is only God. Therefore, there is only love. Therefore, there is only isness. It is. I am. This is Jesus's, Yeshua's true teaching. The I am. I am. I am that which I see before me. I am all of existence. I am omnipresent. I am not separate from my Creator. I will not go into agreement with the lie that I am less than my Creator. The dogma, the fake powers that want to be, want you to believe that you are less than Jesus, less than Mary, not as pure, not as righteous. But wait, didn't Jesus's true teachings teach us that you will go beyond what I am? You will do greater works than I. Well, who must we be for him to say such a thing? It's because he was sharing the wisdom of I and my Father are one, the oneness. So many Christians will say, blasphemy. And I say, if you are praying to a God outside the self, you've left the kingdom of heaven, because the kingdom of heaven is within. Within, not without, not outside the self. Praying to something outside the self. The kingdom of heaven is within. This is a good contemplation if you've heard the other, right? Something for you to contemplate. If my words upset you, it might be a good sign for you to go in and contemplate my words. If someone were to call me a pink elephant, would I be upset? No, because I'm not a pink elephant. It's absurd. When you're in your knowing, very hard to get riled. Somebody could tell a blatant lie about you. You're not going to get riled because you simply know it's not true. It's ridiculous, right? But if somebody were to tell me that I'm chronically late, and that's very rude and not respecting someone's time, I might get offended, right? Because I'm upset now because they said the truth. I have a tendency to be late. Sorry about that. But they would be calling me out on something that's true that I don't want to admit to myself, right? Okay. A good indicator, if you're ticked off at what someone else says, they're probably on the money. If you have a reaction instead of a response, you want to fight, you want to defend, now they're probably on the money. So in conscious living and focusing on the breath and being a yes, if somebody comes and they're confronting you with something and you get that feeling like, ooh, I want to defend myself, or ooh, I want to participate in an argument, just know that they probably hit the nail on the head, right? They probably hit some truth there. Okay. So the reality of God is we are one. The kingdom of heaven is within. We have been lied to that we are less than our Creator. Even God said, you are made in the image and likeness of. Wow. Pardon my manicure. I need to get my fingernails done. But you catch my drift. We are so valuable. We're the most valuable anything that exists on this planet, we are the most valuable. No gold, right? No gems, no silvers, no bonds, no notes. We are the most valuable right here, precious. We were created by the Most High God. We've been ordained by God Almighty to uphold God's highest law. And the law is love. How do we love when we are faced with some things that are less than exemplary? I allow. You can use a mantra. I allow what is. I allow myself. I allow all others. In the work that I live by, I've studied for 25 years and beyond. And now that I teach, I allow what is. Quit fighting existence. No resistance to existence. No resistance to existence. I allow what is. And I love that I live. I declare and decree that I am a celebration of the creation of God Almighty. I am a divine creation of God. I am a divine action of God in manifest form. So, this God essence, I am, can be used for the light or the dark. I choose light. I choose love. I choose forgiveness as a way of life, right? As I choose love, love chooses me. We are creating kingdom of heaven here on earth, and as we declare and decree that which we will to create, we will create it, right? We are creating beauty, peace, forgiveness, sovereignty, solutions to problems that have never existed before. We can work together in community, in unity. I don't understand some of these words, like some of this other language that's being used out in the world right now. It's very odd to me, right? Unity, consciousness. We are one, and we piece our way to peace. If we continue to participate in the other, then that's all we're going to get is more of the same. So we got to go through some growing pains as we adjust to our new way. And the way is love. It's easy. It does take some discipline because, you can slip up from time to time and engage in arguments or controversy, but I don't recommend it because where does it get you at the end of the day? Upset? Are we so addicted to drama that we can't lay down our sword? I'm laying down my sword. I don't want anything to do with the controversy, okay? I love love. I love community. I love the people. I love God's people. I love the people of this earth. I'm not interested in corporations that are masquerading around as some sort of a GOV because they are not. They are not. They are corporations, corpse orations. Those are dead entities that are trying to command the living. Let's declare and decree together. We are the land of the living under God, God Almighty, and we are ordained for this time. We are the bringers of the peace. We are the keepers of the peace. And we will have and know peace on earth in our lifetime. We will. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. It's a big celebration is coming. Don't go into agreement with the illusionary world, which is called Maya, Maya, Sanskrit for illusion, third dimensional realm, tangible, physical. If you're still going for the lower self needs, time to raise the bar, right? Now you can have all of the joys of the physical realm, but if you're putting it in first position instead of God in first position, that's not going to serve you well, in my opinion. Right? I mean, that's kind of one of those common sense things. Okay. So I highly encourage every one of you to choose love, choose forgiveness as a way of life, and join the kingdom of heaven. And let's create the Jubilee dance party. Okay, we're gonna have the best music, champagne, cake, sparkling cider if you prefer, whatever you want. Whatever you want. We can dance. Oh, we can sing. It's going to be, I've already got the recipe for the cake I'm gonna make, okay? And you're all invited. All right. I love you. Let's do this. We're doing this, okay? Nothing's going to stop the kingdom of heaven. God, God Almighty, God consciousness wants us to thrive, wants us to live in abundance, wants us to live in glory, joy, perfect health, and community, and happy animals. Oh, I just really want this planet to thrive. So let's do this together. We can do this. We got this, right? I love you. God bless you. Talk to you soon.